choppy. So the Philadelphia Phillies with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Boog, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Aaron Nola.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and a new season is officially underway. The shortstop takes a ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Vierling. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nola, a former All-Star, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And another ball. Next offering upstairs.
Reno.
Here comes a pitch.
Aye.
Right through there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Nico Horner stands in now and watches strike 1. Vierling at first, 1 gone. And the righty deals. Got it by him for the K.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Christopher Morel getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs.
Ball,
Wouldn't
that's
chase
out.
that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Justin Steele.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
We go to the bottom of the first, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner just missed. In the air out towards right center. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 out, base is empty. On a line out towards center. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 down.
The right fielder. Right.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's hard hit in the line. He's got it, and the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Nola back to work. Chop to third, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch.
2-2 the count.
Bounce to the left side. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Suzuki.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. There's a swing and a drive. Get out of town. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. And up next for Chicago, Ryan Noda. And takes low for ball one. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. One now. Foul ball there. One run across in the frame so far as we play game one of this 4-game series.
Nope.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Matt Mervis in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Stop. And that is that. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. And he deals. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
So digging in, Johan Rojas. That misses, and that's ball one. Steele, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield. Took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One gone, runner at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Pete Alonso. That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Waste no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
1 away, runners at second and third. Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. 1 down, runners at second and third. Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Second and third here. 1 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. And that's outside. Bryson Stott in the on-deck circle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Suzuki ranging back, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So 2 down now, and here is Brett Beatty.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. And a foul ball. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2
Well,
strikes.
he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just try to...
And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. Gilberto Celestino now at the plate.
Gilberto.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Dansby Swanson stands in. And that's outside. Ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering misses. And that's ball two. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Matt Vierling, the next Cub to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. In there at the knees.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Righty delivers. Line and a base hit into right. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The batter number
Showed a
2.
willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So first and second with one man gone. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Cubs trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And right back to the mound. To second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. Trey Turner at the plate. Fly to right his first time.
Trey Turner.
The lefty fires. Gets the outside corner with that one. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Foul ball still 0-2. And a pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. And another ball
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
In the air, center field. Celestino pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce.
Here's Harper now. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Popped up on his way over. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Christopher Morel. Struck out swinging his first time. Morel in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Just missed. That misses, and the count is 2-0. On the corner for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right field. Harper sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
The batter.
Now the Cubs catcher, Luis Campusano. Grounded out his first time up. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of helping away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That clips the corner. That one pushed foul. Two outs, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and they trail it here 2-1. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber struck out swinging his first time. The line to kick the pitch. Just off the inside edge. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. That one missed.
It's a good take.
That one ripped. Suzuki going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Johan Rojas will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That clips the corner.
I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Swing and a pop-up. Swanson under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
the first baseman, number 21, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First pitch misses. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Dearland brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. Ryan Noda, the next Cub to hit.
The first baseman, Ryan Noda.
Nola back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Kicks and deals. Good eye in that spot.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Rojas grabs it on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Mervis in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And catches the top part of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a strike. The Cubbies down by a run. And we're at the top of the fifth. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Gilberto Celestino, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's down and in. So now 1-2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. And now the catcher comes up to him. Harry Ford singled and drove in a run his first time through. The pitch. And there's the strike. Kicks and fires. Sliced hard but foul. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Stop. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Now 1-1. Bounced out to short. Swanson throws to first in time. He's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Brett Beatty. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Swanson is set down. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 8, Matt.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Matt Vierling. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. The Cubs trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. In the air, right field. Harper has a beat on it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So they go quietly there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now.
Shortstop. Turner.
As the lefty gets to work. And a strike in there.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Slice to right. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Martin stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And misses inside. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's a strike. And a good eye there.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Johan Rojas Next to bat for Philadelphia. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand hitter waits. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So first and second with 2 outs. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. Well, 1-run game. Christopher Morel digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the right-hander back to work. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Hoffman getting cranked up as well. Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That one is absolutely belted. Going gone. It just got out of here. And we are tied. It's 2-2.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for the Cubs, Luis Campusano.
Outside,
just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the pitch. Nola. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Now batting, right fielder.
Go ahead run on base. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered here in this one. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And 1-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And just misses with that one. Ryan Noda waiting for a turn at the plate. And a payoff pitch. Line to left. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Ryan Noda.
So up now for Chicago, Ryan Noda.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one fouled off.
think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Matt Mervis getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 2.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
That one ripped. You can kiss it goodbye. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Justin Steele out of the game, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Killian.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Harry Ford, the next to hit. In for a strike, 0-1. Killian measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a cutter, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. They get him, but it was pretty close.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 1 down, base is empty.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball,
Now
if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now this is in the air down the line. Vierling makes the catch, inning over. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Brian Abreu.
Well, the best relievers
Now
love the
pitching for the
opportunity to
Phillies,
come in and protect the
number
tight lead
52,
late in the ball game.
Ryan.
Some of them are just wired different,
Ryan.
so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, Gilberto Celestino.
Celestino.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Stop. In plenty of time to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swanson
Ball one, no
at
strike.
the plate now. That's ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Matt Brash preparing to come on if needed. Sanchez getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. That smash towards center. That's on number 2.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Matt Vierling, the next Cub to hit.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on.
Man, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. It's looking rock solid so far.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order. They trail it 3-2. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. 1 for 3. The wind of the pitch. Not even close there. 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Keegan Thompson up and loosening in the pen. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting. The left
Brandon
fielder,
Marsh will hit next. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. And he pumps it a strike. And they'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. 2 out.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Into center. Celestino sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Matt Brash gets the ball now. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, one-run game. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And the slider just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Popped up right side. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
It's got to be a short game.
And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Morel in the box now. Takes strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Out there to center. He's under it. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away.
It's got to be a short game.
And 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano, known for his late-inning heroics.
Pull, that's inside.
The 1-0. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one finds a corner, and it's 2-1. Brash is just 1 strike away.
Okay.
And another ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And he deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Suzuki in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Off the plate, 2-0.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
2-0. And downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ryan Noda waiting to hit for the Cubs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And he's got it.
It's got to be
And
a
the
short
Phillies
game.
collect their first win of the season.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.